Hello YouTube friends, I want to tell you about another of the things that's going to go into the Christmas boxes. And this time we're going to go and visit my friend Phillippa, who makes beautiful fused glass. Now last year Phillippa made a lovely wish stick that went into the Christmas boxes. The year before that she made these beautiful angels. This year we've got another treat in store for you, and I think it's my favourite yet. So enjoy this video. So I've come to visit Phillippa today in her wonderful glass workshop. And I'm wearing this because I've got the tail end of a cold, and the last thing I want to do is give that to Phillippa. So you put up with me looking like a bandit. Everyone looks like a bandit these days though, don't they?
They do.
They do.
They do, yeah.
So a few months ago I asked Phillippa if she would think about what we could put in the Christmas boxes this year. Last year we made the beautiful wish sticks, which were really popular. The year before we had the angels. And it was like, well, what can you come up with this year? Because I really wanted to have these things in the Christmas boxes. I'm thrilled with what Phillippa's come up with.
So we've made trees, Christmas trees this year, and I really enjoyed making them. So I've thought that I would just show you just how to just actually what I've done.
We'd love that.
Yeah,
We'd
so
love that if we can see the process.
See the process.
And then at the end of it, we'll see this beautiful tree.
Yeah.
I already have a few back at the shipping room,
Yeah.
and I've been putting little ribbons on them, and I have to tell you, they look really, really beautiful. Okay then, Phillippa. So you've changed everything around a little bit.
Well, I just wanted more room, so
Yeah.
it's just kind of, and also the light, especially in the winter,
Yeah.
it's quite dark. So. I just wanted to be able to just see and have everything compact.
I love people's workshops.
Yeah.
All these little tiny
That's
bits
great,
and pieces.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So
go on.
okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to. Well, actually, you can make them.
Can I?
You can make them. So basically, we'll be making 5 Christmas trees.
Okay. You make 5 at a time.
Yeah, 5 or 7 at a time.
Okay.
And then what we can do is these ones that we finish, when I put in the kiln, I can put some fine silver on. So whenever whoever gets one of these will know that you made it.
Oh wow! So if you get one with a little bit of silver on,
you know that
you'll
that's
know
yours.
that was one that we made together today.
Oh, we
What
made
a
together.
fantastic thing! That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So basically, this is. First of all, I cut the glass, so I have really big sheets of glass, which are down there, which you probably won't be able to see.
Okay.
Really big sheets of glass.
Is plain white? Is it clear?
In clear.
In clear.
So we'll just do these. I've cut. These are ready made.
Okay. This
So
is one I made earlier.
So I cut quite a lot to begin with, just so it's easy. And then these are 2 mil, just plain thin clear glass. And then one has a rough side, one has a smooth side.
Right.
So I put the smooth side upwards.
Okay.
And then the first thing to do is, because the theme this year is kind of gold and green.
Yes.
So we have something called gold flakes, gold mica. And that kind of gives a little shimmer, a really lovely shimmer.
Can you see that?
To the glass.
Can you see that on the camera there?
Yeah. So what you have to do now is just sprinkle.
Am I going to do this?
You're doing it.
How much do I sprinkle?
Just a little bit. You don't need lots.
Okay, just a little bit.
Just a bit. So a bit more than that. A bit more than that.
A little bit thicker than that.
Little bit.
I love these.
Yeah. So when you get the tree, it just shimmers.
Yeah.
So that's
so
lovely.
we talked about this, didn't we? About having. So it captures the light. Is this about right?
Nearly, yeah.
Okay, so I've just sat down because I'm still tired. So is that okay?
That's brilliant.
Great.
No, that's perfect. And you notice there's a piece of black there.
Yeah.
That's just from a pen.
That'll burn
So
off.
I've just marked, and that just burns off. So I'm not even going to bother cleaning it.
No, because the kiln will do that. Ooh.
So the next thing that we do is we put some stringers on. Stringers, and this is glass that has been pulled from a special kiln. So basically it goes in very, very hot, so it gets very hot, very high temperature, and the glass just drips, and then it's pulled, so it creates stringers through holes in the bottom
and
of the
so
kiln.
this is
glass. So yeah, I think we might go for something like green today.
And so this is a tiny little bit of green spaghetti glass.
That's it. That's it.
Wow.
So you can choose a couple of pieces.
And so because they're like green and gold, and it doesn't matter that they're not straight.
It doesn't matter because if you look at trees, when you think about trees, they're not just green, and they're not just blocky, are they?
No.
They're all sorts of different colours. Brilliant.
So that's all we need to do there.
That's all. That's really easy.
Oh.
That down. Okay, the next thing is the really exciting thing.
Okay, it's all
the
exciting.
frit.
So this stuff's called
frit.
Frit.
So this is glass frit, and they come in different sizes. So you've got spring green, you've got all the different greens. So you've got really fine.
Oh, lime green.
Light green.
Lime green.
And then you've got medium colours. And then you've got like much thicker colours. So what I do is I tend to put like the thin colours on first.
Okay.
And I use
that.
Scoop. So I'll show you just like how I do it. So it's just really easy.
Oh, so quite a lot of this.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is why
but we've got the gold sandwich, so that's not going to be affected.
So
a bit more of this.
Yeah.
Because I like this colour. I think we all know I like this colour. And it's these.
These.
Bit more. Oh, bit more.
Lots more. So if you want to, this is called Aventuring Green, and when you put it on, it gives a shimmer. It goes shimmery.
We like shimmer.
So you can
just a little bit of that here and there.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. That's it.
Shimmer. And these are...
So that's a medium. That's a medium. So just choose. Think about maybe just choose a couple of colours. So these are medium.
Okay, I like that
and
one.
That's medium as well.
Oh, I like that one as well. So,
Okay.
So a little bit of medium again. And
I would. Yeah. So what you can do with this, if you want, is just to sprinkle.
This one. They're all right, aren't they, for your fingers? They're not going to harm you at all.
They're not going to harm you.
So is this the right sort of
I would actually put more on.
Oh, would you?
Yeah, I would.
I like this one.
I would.
Are we looking?
Yeah,
more?
great.
Yes? Less? More?
No, that's perfect.
Good, perfect. I like perfect.
Maybe you can just go on to...
Now what have we got?
These are the big bits, and you can just see how...
So these are really like little tiny stones.
Yeah, that's it.
These ones.
That's
I like these. I'm having more fun here than
You've had
I've had in a long time, yeah. And a bit of this now?
Yep.
Okay.
You can put as much on as you want.
Yeah, you keep encouraging me to do that. I'm kind of thinking like, how much is too much?
No, it's never too much.
There's never too much.
There's never too much. And then what we're doing is, we decided to put, do you remember when we talked about it, we decided to put a little bit of turquoise blue.
Yes, we did.
And again, because, when you look at the light shimmering on trees, you get blues and all other colours.
Yeah.
So you don't need a lot of that, but just a little bit, and that would just break up.
So this amazing blue, which will add a turquoise blue, which will add a lovely extra element to this.
Yeah. And then
one more.
What I do sometimes, and you can or cannot, this is iridized clear. So again, it has a tiny shimmer. And then when you put a bit of that on, it kind of gives it even more depth when you kind of look through the glass, you look through your trees.
No wonder you've enjoyed making these.
It's great.
So am I putting these on a bit like the turquoise?
Yeah, that's great. So the last thing that we do, you can't have Christmas tree without berries.
Berries. So we've got some berries here.
And so they can just go on like randomly, because berries walk.
And
so you
again,
can just...
the same distribution as the silver and the blue.
That's it.
A little bit.
A little hint. That's it. So everything kind of fuses and melts together.
Yeah.
So that's...
Did you say we were going to put some identifier on here so that you would know they were mine?
So first of all, that needs to be fired like that. And then what happens afterwards is that I cut them. So I'll show you what I do next.
So that's going across the kiln very, very carefully so that it doesn't get jostled.
That's it. So this is what it looks like when it comes out of the kiln. So it's a bit lumpy still. So, and I've put little tiny fine bits. So that's what this particular one looks like. So what I've done is I've actually I've worked out how the trees are. So I put 5 squares and then 2.5, and then what happens next is it's cut. So I just have a little cutter, and then what I do is I'll just do 1. So just I cut along the line, and then what I do, this is quite loud, but I actually just go like that. It's cut. So I'll just do a couple, and I'll show you the next bit. So they're going to go in the kiln again. So once they're cut, they're going to. I like to put them in the small kiln. So I get 4 basically, but I'll just show you. I'll put 4 on here, and then what happens is I just put a little piece of glass. Oops, little piece of glass slipped under there, and then I cut a piece of copper wire. Of course, yours will be silver. So yours will be this fine silver, so it's real silver. But the others, which is also really lovely, is copper. So basically, just making a loop. And then that goes there. Make sure it's perfectly. If it's not, some of them aren't perfectly aligned, but that's okay because that's life, and trees aren't like pristine. So 4 of those, and they go back into the kiln again. And then when they come out, I've got some I made earlier. So when they come out, this is what they look like. So, and then you can see the gold on the back. Can you see like the depth? It actually shimmers. It's probably quite hard to see in this light.
So
can you see that?
I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
So you can see, I hope you can see on the camera, these beautiful little spaghettis. What did you call them?
Those are stringers.
The stringers.
The stringers.
Here. The sparkle and shimmer of the gold.
On the back.
And then these beautiful little blobs and colours and the little berries.
Yeah.
And then that cool hanger.
Yeah.
And so what you're saying is that the hangers for the ones that I've made, these, what metal is this?
This is copper.
Copper.
That's copper.
Mine will be silver.
Yeah.
So if you've got a Christmas tree with a silver hanger on, then it's going to be one of the ones that we made today.
Yes.
I'm absolutely
exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is a very, very time-consuming process indeed. So many different layers and in and out of the kiln. It's had at least 2 goes through the kiln, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And then there's a little ribbon put on top of them.
Yeah.
Tell us about what happens next.
So basically, that's one of the finished ones. So that's got a ribbon, a green ribbon, hangs on your tree, and then I've put a little thing about Kate and I and how the trees are made on the inside. Of the lid.
Go any further, what I wanted to ask you about was when you make a run like this and you get the triangles out of there, you get left with this little bit, don't you? Tell me what you do with those.
So those I make little Christmas decorations. So these are the bits left over from the trees.
Isn't that cool?
So
we've got these,
and I have put fine silver on these.
So these will be going to your
and
Christmas
these will be going
fairs.
to the fairs and
The shop.
the shop. Yeah. So these will be in the Etsy shop. So
So
and these are left. Yeah. So these are left over
I
from the
love
trees.
the little funky bits that are left over and that'll hang on your Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And so you're doing some Christmas fairs?
I'm doing 4 Christmas fairs this year, and
in person,
in the local area.
Yeah.
And I'm just working out what to make. I've been really busy supplying shops at the minute and galleries. So
that's the other thing, you have your working shop, physical shops.
That's it.
But then you have your Etsy shop also.
And my Etsy shop, and I've been very lax in putting things in my Etsy shop, but I will this Christmas.
It's hard to keep up with everything, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
So thanks very much for today. I've loved it. I really have loved it. And maybe my cold will be gone the next time I see you.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Thank you.
So. Yeah, you're welcome. And yeah, I hope you really like them.
Did you enjoy that? I love visiting Phillippa. She's such a gentle soul. And I think that those beautiful Christmas trees in those gorgeous gold boxes are just going to sit so beautifully in your Christmas box. So thanks for watching that, and we'll be back tomorrow with another video.